It's that time of year again where we need to start thinking about all the little jobs that we're going to have to do to our caravan over the winter, and we're getting ready for it. So over this next couple of weeks we're going to be giving you a tip every week for the next few weeks, months, just getting the caravan ready, little hints, tips, different things to look at. So this week's tip is going to come towards the end of this video, and then we're going to get on with our update. So to keep up to date with our weekly update videos, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, and if there's anything in particular that you want to see, give us a comment. I'm videoing all on my own today. I've lost Gina, my wife. She's off looking after our little one, so forgive the dodgy camera action handling. I'm not very good at this. So yeah, we've got loads planned over this next couple of weeks, and we're going to try and do an update each week and give a little tip of something to either look at or keep on top of, or maintenance, etc. So more coming up on that. We've just had the caravan and motorhome auction. That was on Monday this week. So we watched that, and as predicted really, I think prices were a little bit lower. I'd said to you previous week that the beginning part of the month the glasses guide came out, and we basically had a bit of a drop in the book, so it's just coming through on everything basically. Dealers are now sort of adjusting prices, so we are going to see used prices just coming down very slightly. Not a lot, but a little bit. I've had to make a list today. I've got a big list of all the things that I want to go through, because there is ridiculous amounts. We've got our new workshop under construction, so I'll show you a little picture of that, how it's looking. It's coming on slowly but surely. So that's coming up there now, hopefully on the screen, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get that sort of up and ready for mid-October, mid-November hopefully. We're going to go on a bit of a tour, so we're going to have a look at a fair few new vans that we've got coming in, and as you might be able to see, we're pretty stocked up. Now my plan was, because we've got some work going on here to sort of extend the sales area, so I really thought I'm going to reduce the stock a little bit, and it's just not happened. I've bought too much in. I tried to start making room for the caravan that is still sat on the drive that we're not going to use basically, so I've still not brought that in because I've got nowhere to put it at the minute. I started to try and make room and it's not happened. So yeah, I got carried away really. So we're going to have a look at what I have been buying, what's coming, what's in. We've got, interestingly enough, we've got the eldest Avanti 840. Now that was the competition winning prize, and beginning part, or was it a last end of last week I think it was. Shouldn't show you people's number plates there, but this was a Storm competition winning caravan basically that we had bought, and then lo and behold bought another one in this week, and it was another competition winning caravan. So what are the chances of us having two caravans that have been competition winning vans? Slim to none. But this is basically what I'd sort of touched on last week regarding what we're trying to get now is nice, fairly newish, good layout, so 6 berths, good family vans, good twin axle island bed vans. We want rear island bed. We're still struggling to get the island bed at the back, so we are after the rear island bed still. Fairly newish, as I say, but at the moment, realistically, even if I got something offered, I'm struggling for space. So this last weekend was fairly busy, not majorly busy, but fairly busy on the sales. But out of quite a lot of interest, we had 4 people on finance that we tried to get the finance for the Caravans, and 4 of them got rejected, which I think is sign of things to come. Now obviously people are still looking at taking finance out on the Caravans. It's still sort of making sense. Rates are going up. Now we changed our lender during COVID. We always used to recommend and use I'm just trying to think of what van we're going in next. We always used to recommend and use Black Horse for our finance, and they just got a little bit expensive. They just got a bit too expensive on the finance rate. So we changed companies, and then what we can basically do is offer a good finance rate with the companies that we use now. But then if we do get people declined, we're able to put them to other lenders that are able to sort of do subprime finance basically. So I know that one of them we've hopefully been able to convert and get him the finance, and then the others we've still waiting on decisions. So that's hampered sales a little bit. Had quite a lot of part exchanges coming in, so I think a lot of the people that were sort of pricing up, there wasn't many that were first time caravanners. It was a lot of people that had sort of already bought caravans, got caravans. So yeah, a lot of the people that have been buying have got part exchanges, which we'd seen more first timers previously. So I think what's been tending to happen is the ones that we've sold, we've had the part exchanges coming in, and I've carried on buying. So we are just a little bit full at the moment. We've got a few that are waiting to go out. We've got the motorhome. Got a fair bit of interest on that, so I'm hoping that is going to be gone within the next week or so. We've had a bit of a clean up, so we've had a bit of time spent on this, so we've just done a few little odd jobs just to make it look a little bit nicer and a bit better. But a few comments that sort of said, actually, if I'm spending 45 grand, I'd want it a bit better than it was. So took that on board, and we've done a few more jobs in there. The little one that we did the finish on the side, so this is going to be coming on sale this week hopefully. Cracking layout with 2 single beds. It's a 2006 this, so you don't see many 2006s with the single beds. So I don't expect this to be on sale very long at all once we actually get this advertised. We said at the beginning of the video that we're going to be aiming all these weekly updates now with tips, hints, and this week I think it's the perfect time that we need to start looking for cracks on our panels on the Caravans. It's something that we've mentioned previously. Obviously the weather is now changing, things are getting colder, we're getting more rain. We're really out of that summer period now where we've got more sunshine than rain. We're going to have more rain than sunshine, I think, coming up, and obviously temperatures are going to start dropping. So what we need to start doing is having a look all the way around our plastic panels for cracks basically. So we want to make sure above our window rail, it's probably a good idea to give the van a good clean before we sort of start having a look, and we want to do that on the fronts and the back panels. They're the 2 main areas that we sort of get the issues. And what you're going to want to do is get a ladder, get up on the top, and actually have a good look on the top section of roof as well. Which obviously, if you've had your Caravan serviced, that's something that they should be doing. But if it's been a while since you've had your Caravan serviced, obviously it's something that can crop up. It could be that something's hit the van, somebody's caught it. So it's the ideal time now to start going around, having a good look, and just making sure that we've got no little cracks starting all around by our windows, top window rail. So real good look, and as I say, it makes it a lot easier if the van is clean and tidy, and we're not sort of looking at bits of dirt, and it's not anything like that. So that's our first thing that we really want to start looking at now, making sure that we've got no issues that are going to potentially cause us more problems over the winter, because obviously if any rain gets into a crack, it then freezes, it gets bigger, and before you know it, a little small issue is turning into a big issue. Another thing that we want to do, we've got 2 tips this week. Again, let us know in the comments if there's anything that you want to see. Give us a comment and let us know whether you're going to be using the caravan over the winter or whether it's going to go into storage, because again, I think there's a lot more people now use the caravan all the way through, and it doesn't really matter whether you're using it or putting it into storage. The tips that we're going to be giving you are going to be the same regardless, so let us know in the comments which you're going to be doing. Next one is lubricating our seals, so all of our window rubbers, side locker rubbers, toilet door rubbers. We want to go through and we want to get some silicone spray, and basically all of our rubbers, we want to be doing our window rubbers, we want to be doing our toilet door rubbers. Make sure again that they've had a good clean, and then make sure that they're all sprayed up nicely, and make sure that there's nothing within the locker seal itself that's going to stop the seal from actually closing to and catching. So we want to make sure that all these seals are nicely lubricated up, and then where it's actually going to seat into on the frame, that we've got nothing, no muck there or anything like that. And then same on all of our windows, as I say. That should then potentially stop any issues of water getting in through seals and again causing other issues. Hopefully I've not waffled on too much and I'll give you some useful tips there. Again, another thing that we've sort of looked at is, are you planning for using the caravan abroad next year? We've had quite a few people over this last week or so saying about using the caravan abroad. So is that something that you're going to be doing? As I mentioned, let us know in the comments if you're going to be using the caravan over the winter or storing it. And hopefully some of the information that we've given you this week has been good. The next coming weeks we've got the battery maintenance, general checks, water system checks, way system checks, cassette toilet, tyres, all sorts of stuff. So hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and again let us know in the comments your thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'm Mark at the Caravan Place.